Hey guys. I'm deciding to do something different today, which is reading this person's. Go follow them. They're amazing. Their art is amazing. This look shows the art is amazing. Yes. Hold up. Yes. So basically, this is basic, but this is basically similar to the videos I'm making since both DJ Murphy and I both decided to make our own separate versions of an AU we both created, which we've called the Olympus Parents AU, or what I've called the Olympus Parents AU. And here's basically everything that she wrote. For as long as I could remember, he was an orphan with a strange shadow quirk. But what happens when he discovers is where exactly he came from? This is the name I had on Twitter. My artist from My Hero Origin is Tyler Brandon Emperor from Origins of Olympus. Also, girl, congrats on being number one on My Hero Origins ranking. Hallelujah! Yeah, I see the devil like. So basically, I decided, hey, what's a good idea? I know, read this. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And depending if this goes on TV or not, would depend if DJ replies to my reply that I told her in a group chat that we have with Your Pal Luna, or on YouTube it's called Your Pal Gaudi. Also, Gaudi, if you're watching this, hi girl! Let's see if you're watching this. Hi! Thank you for letting me read your story to YouTube people if they don't know wattpad. But yeah, so I thought it would be a fun idea to read this. Also, just to let you know, I have read this, but I don't remember it since school and stuff. So, you know what? Let's get on to it. Continue. To the 3 shadow? Nope. Go to the preface. Preface. Our own child. Are you sure you want to do this? And be like lovely, bleh, lovingly over to his newlywed husband, Brian. Background right here, because boy, boo shipper. They were both wearing the tuxes from the wedding ceremony. Also, just so you know, if there's any questions that we didn't answer in the next episode, like how the hell's Brad alive since canonically he did die, and how he's still alive. Basically, without, to me, I don't know, for DJ it's different, but for me, after Brian used the soul crystal, he went into more of a coma, per se. But, or in DJ's version, the subject rose was defeated before the wedding, And after the wedding, Impu became evil. So basically, in the DJ version, after whatever happened after the wedding never happened. It was basically, yeah, this friend, we have a talk about having a child. And whatever, just let's continue reading. The two of them were in the mansion after watching the fireworks show, and Brian had prepared for him as a surprise gift for him. I still adore seeing that sometimes. Of course I want to do this and try sweetly. You and I have been talking this for a while now, and I think we're ready. Brian gave Impu a small smile. Oh, concerned? Concern still on his face. It just feels so sudden. So it sounds so monochrome. I didn't think I was supposed to be out this late. And I don't know if I might still be asleep. So, yeah. We just got married and we're having a child soon. It feels like everything is happening so fast. Oh boy, you have not seen anything yet. Ryan places his hand on Brian's. Well, I like when couples do that. Just they place a hand on Brian. Well, the couples place a hand on the other person's hand as a comfort. If you don't feel comfortable, we can wait you one. Brian's head. No. Oh, I do want a child as soon as possible. I've been just trying to figure out how we will be able to. Brian, the Impu had up his other hand, signaling Brian to wait a moment. He reached behind him and pulled out a book. I might have found this while we were at the library of Athena. Pretty sure it's actually the Library of Alexandria, but I don't really remember. Because I'm just reading this. Ryan's eyes lit up. What kind of book is that? And he's brushing up his glasses. Anime power? I'm sorry. Just when I think about it, I just think of like the meme where just the glass shines. I just like that. This, my dear, it's a book of youth and new life. With this, we should be able to find a spell that will give us our own little one. And shifting his posture, and that he was facing Imbu directly. We already have our own little one, our own child? Yes! Imbu nodded his head. Yep. I've already found perfect spell for us to. He is my shadow back to make the biggest form. And your life managed to give it, well, life. He chuckled. That was actually not scripted. I actually did just laugh a little bit. Sorry. At this point, Brian was ecstatic with the thought of having a baby. The idea of bringing a child with the love of his life wouldn't sound too good to be true. Where do we start? Really brings you enough part. Hell yeah. Chapter 1. The Dreams. Beep, 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 beep. Yes. My beeps sound like a very deep male is doing the beeps. Beep! Artemis woke up to a now familiar sounding sound of his alarm. He opened his eyes. He's to his bedroom in his arms. He was looking at his new cell phone, courtesy of Sheena Sagan, Sheena the big brother. Cough cough. Well, not this year, but just in the theory that's going around that Sheena is the brother of Ramen for some reason. I guess it was just celebrities, whatever. Sorry. But, Sheena big brother attitude. He quickly grabbed and turned off the alarms. He rubbed his eyes to wake himself up a little more. He reaches for his glasses as his eyes adjust. As his eyes adjust, he looks around the room to test his vision. It took him a while to get used to the location due to him usually staying in a big room with a bunch of other orphans. Over time, he managed to make himself more comfortable. He makes him more comfortable for himself. His domates, Riku, also, aka Flashlight Boy and Bean. That's not actually in the story, as you can see. I just said that because just nicknames. Sigma shopping so that he can get more things for the room, including a desk for his sewing machine, whatever for his new creations, and he ended up using his boxes as storage bin for whatever fabric he could find. Needless to say, he had quite the collection. As his vision came clear, he gets up from his bed and begins to get dressed in his uniform. As he puts it on, he makes sure there are no wrinkles. And it looks the best that he can. I suppose he went downstairs to the kitchen. Sheena was already up making himself breakfast when he gets down there. Well, gets down. The other boy had his uniform on as well, but did not have this signature vest on. Rather, the vest was resting on one of the dining room chairs so one gets stained from the food. Or that's what I could guess at least. I was looking from his preparations and smiled at the other tall boy. I just smiled back. When you slept well? No? Come on, let's slept right. What about you? Sorry. Saliva. Oof. Sheena looks back down to watch what he was doing. Sorry. Watch what he was doing. Not that what he was doing needed much concentration in some people's opinion. Has to explain bowl of cereal for his breakfast. As per milk, he looks back at artemis. That's not to write, I guess. Had that dream again. You mean the one about the tree strange man? Artemis simply nodded. Had this dream for a long time now. For as long as he can remember practically. Dream would always start with two strange men. One man had wings, such as his teacher Avian. Avon. If someone can actually write down how to actually say his name, it would help. Only this man's wings practically shined. The man also seemed to have a crown jewel on his head, of some kind. The other man seemed to have a pair of pointed dog ears, and not one but two fluffy long tails. And ergonomically 3, but the way that DJ draws Impu, there's always 2. Which I kinda like. Probably something. Who knows what happened to the tails, but it was probably just to draw details them for. He says, "It's fine. He's fine." You know, caught when they see Flux's bag still in his dorm and he's not there. I'm telling you, he is sus. He's fine. Sorry, I just love that. And fluffy tails. This man was glad much like his own, and had seemed to have a dark aura around them. Not to say the aura felt evil or anything like that. Also, whenever he used his own quirk, Shadow. I just didn't know why, but for whatever reason he felt safe around these 2 men. Yeah, that one. She noticed that his bowl of cereal was down on the table, leaving the box of cereal and milk on the counter for Alice to make its own bowl. I'm telling you, man, and it's just like I'm just trying to tell you something. I know, but like I said before, it's not like I can go see anybody about this. I don't have the money for it. £200 for a moment. Well, I mean, you're still planning to sell designs, right? I could give you a small bag. I should give you some cash in your wallet, and I can help you look for anything that's close by you that's cheap to help you with your dream problem. No, I couldn't. Unwished said as she finished making his own bowl. Eureka did so much for me. I still don't like that you guys won't pay me back. Bush, correspond. The real doormate came rushing in from downstairs. He looked like he was in a hurry. Both boys were in the dining room, looked over at the smaller one's brush. She spoke first. Morning, Riku. Forgot to set your alarm again? Riku looked out the issue. Panic evidence in his eyes. Riku, for whatever reason, seemed to forget to turn his alarm on. The boy only minutes before the 3 of them can head out the door. Morning. Forgot my alarm. Home again. Game right now. The smaller boy rushes to his toaster and pulls a slice of bread in as he tries to fix his uniform, which had been. Gina and Namis can't help but chuckle a little bit, seeing their small doormate. The doormates. I'm sorry. Doormate struggles to get ready for the classes. The 2 finish the bowl of cereals and both get up to help Riku with whatever he needs to get done. They're like a little family of brothers, and I love it. The 3 of them head out for school. Artemis thought lingering in the back of his head to a dream. Wondering what on earth could it mean? Just who are those 2 men, and why do they seem familiar? One thing for sure, to Artemis, Whoever these two are, they seem important to him. Read next part. Chapter 2. The Stranger. Classes came and went rather quickly today for artemis. As most part of the things, like the studies of quirks, and what could happen, what be considered appropriate when saving people from certain situations. And now that school was over for the day, he had a lot of shopping to do. Not did he need more fabric and accessories for a new design for the cafe club. He also needed to pick up some groceries so she can make dinner. I must decide that jogging to the mall would probably be the best idea, since he didn't know when it would close. True. He was supposed to watch where he was going, but he supposed that he should have watched where he was going because as he turned the corner, he crashed into someone. Both boys fell over on the sidewalk, trying to keep his balance. Artemis loses his glasses in the process. Oh jeez, I'm so sorry. Artemis apologized repeatedly to the boy as he searched his glasses on the pavement. The person he bumped into grabs them and has them to him. Here. Sorry. After putting his glasses back on, he can now make out what the new person looked like. The man was a little bit old with him, with piercing red eyes and what looked like platinum blonde hair, with a hint of red faded in. However, it might have looked like there was red hair because of his attire. The man wore a scarlet red jacket over a dark grey and white striped t-shirt. His pants were faded, probably from wearing them so much, and had red and black sneakers. I just know that he was probably staring for too long. God damn! Hold up. Portrait mode. It's that he was probably staring too long and shook his head, breaking his trance and stance to face the stranger. Oh, thank you. You should really watch where you're going. And the stranger told him, you could have gone seriously hurt. I brushed off any dirt that might have gone on his clothes. Oh, I'll be fine. My quirk will back to phase and stop me from getting hurt too badly. Sorry that I bumped into you, mister. Okay, honestly, from that, kind of sounds similar to, like, Anubis, like, eye ability. To me, it's probably either Brian or Impu that would be doing that, stopping him from getting really hurt. Like how Anubis warned him of any danger that was around Impu. A little heck on there. The man looked at him with an expression almost couldn't read, almost as if he was looking for something. I'll let this be. You listen and to watch where you're going. Try not to do that again, or it won't be as nice. Not called him as walked away from Artemis and turned the corner. Waiting to get your before Artemis could follow him. It was that the man was no longer there. As he looked around, he see if he was just hiding to the mysterious. He was walking, or as if he was walking the other way. Talks the person, and we're walking the other way. Talk the person, walk the other way. Talk the person, walk the other way. Talk the person, walk the other way. Walk the other way. Sorry, not sorry. After having no luck, I stood there and just wondered if he had married them. Had been laying asleep for their dreams after all. They could be messing with his brain to think that someone bumped him is good. They could be messing with his brain thinking that someone bumped into him is good. And to watch where he was going. Yeah. That's sure. He's sure that was happened. Without another word, Iris heads to the walls to do his errands and deciding to himself to head off to the nurse's office after this. It's a fair thing she could do with a sleeping problem. The stranger walked away from the tall teenager, who turned around where he summoned the portal and walked through, disappearing itself as he goes in. He is taken to a living structure resembling a dark castle or palace. Surrounding the area filled with dead grass and trees, no sign of other life, except appeared to be a small garden area with even more dead plants and a walkway that had pieces missing. He walks into the castle and the first thing he sees is a man trapped in a red crystal. Crystal is placed on top of the podium with a spiral staircase leading downwards. The next thing is a small learning area with a certain distance that had built for himself, deciding to stay there with the man. And though he couldn't use him too much, after all, it did take him in. He did take him in after events that led him to grow up twice now. Speaking of nuisance, and the other man walked up the spiral staircase. He used to greet him. Well, look back. How did it go? How did it go, son? And I tell you to not call me your son. The other man fleeked to gasp. Oh yeah, sure. The son, the man who raised you when you were turned back into a small baby. I still don't care. You don't appreciate all hard work to make sure you grow up and you are today. And the man ran on about the younger turned to Mel, but the young turned around. Oh, simply walked down the stairs where all the other demons were. He said that they seem happy to see him back. Are you listening to me? No, I'm not. And told him he had a good moon. And to tell him news. I think I found him. The other man stared at him. Who? The man stared at him with minor annoyance. You know who. The child. And now understanding who he was talking about, raised his eyebrows in acknowledgement. Wait, him? Sure. I'm tired, but the resemblance of his parents are uncanny. Well, now what are we supposed to do with him? Do we take him now? Not sure yet. Man told his older friend. He doesn't even know what he is yet. But to know his true power, so it will be easier to control him. Then, do we take him? The stranger sighed. Yes, that was scripted. Yes, then we take him. Another man raised his arm in a salute. Got son. And stop calling me fan. Alright, fine. Got it, Brandine. Brandine? He looked at his friend. We'll give him about a week to discover who he is. If he still doesn't know by then I'll take things into my own hands. Give him a little push in the right direction. Excitement, drama. But Brandine Artemis was on his way back to the dorms. His arms filled with groceries and a few fabrics that he could place with sealed food. As he got to his dorm, he set one bag down and searched for his keys. And find it. Before he could find it, however, Sheena opened the door for him. And, hey man, got the groceries okay? You find the grocery store okay? Yeah, I did. The mall was a bit tricky to remember through, though. Sheena grabbed a couple bags out from Artemis, helping him unload the food into the kitchen. Yeah, pretty understandable. Well, especially since you still don't use your phone too much. Hey, I was planning on using it, eventually. Sheena looked at him, and an eyebrow raised in challenge. Mm-hmm. To be fair, I've never used one before, so it's hard to remember how to use it by myself. Oh, I must try to explain. And getting quiet as he continued speaking. He's shy. She just nodded. It's fine, Artemis. You need to remember to use it more often. We got you use that for a reason, after all. Artemis sighs in defeat. Yeah, I know. Sheena just left. So, how was your day? Did you get enough energy to get through your classes? So for a moment, yeah, I had enough energy. I'd say I had enough energy. Yeah, but something weird happened on my way to the mall, actually. Oh, really? Sheena questioned. Yeah. As I approached the corner, I thought I bumped into someone that gave me a lecture and walked away. before I could talk to them any further, they vanished. I'm not sure if it was me or just me being tired and imagining the interaction, or if he had a quirk or what. Either way, I think I might schedule a school nurse, an appointment with a school nurse about my sleeping habits again. Yeah, that sounds like the best option for you right now. You sure you don't want to take a nap now? I'm sure because no, I'm fine with it now. Actually, I might get some designs done sometime today for the cafe club. Well, okay, I must make sure you tell you, but you know how much you work, right? That I must take some fabrics from the bags and walk to the staircase. I'll come back down when dinner's ready. Okay. As night fell, the only thing that was on upstairs was Artemis lamp on his desk. Artemis himself was holding on to some fabric he got here to create the passport design. As Artemis was in the design, one is one that shadow looks strange. And after all, it still looked like him, however. It didn't have what looked like a pair of pointed dog ears, a fluffy tail, and a pair of wings. It could just be a trick of the light. Sorry for this one being so short, guys. Just apologizing for it's gonna be part of the previous chapter, but I made it too long. Need to join it. Don't worry about next time. I'll make chapter ones longer. Anyway, yeah, I just want to tell you that Owen, I'm not the only one working on this AU. It's the there's a channel working on their own version of this AU. And I suggest you check it out. You can find the series you've been thinking on YouTube. I sent the link above. You should be a wattpad and being mod. Alright. I hope you have a good day today. See you in the next chapter. But that was just for whoever's on YouTube that can't get on Wattpad, and just if you can get on Wattpad, go follow DJ. Go follow DJ Murphy 35, or on Twitter, DJ Murphy at DJ Murphy _05. Because they make one amazing art. I have that as my screensaver. Still love his parents. It'll be easier to see it like this. There we go. Olympus parents. And so much more. But anyways, go check them out.